Welcome back to Students Going Nowhere. I'm Taylor Philippi. Today we're going to be playing a few games with a few different students. Well, welcome back to Students Going Nowhere. I'm Taylor Philippi. Today we're going to be playing a few games with a couple of different students. But before we do, I thought it'd be fun for me to share some of my favorite board games with you in case we have some rainy days coming up over the summer and you want to try some new games out. So, first up, we have Ticket to Ride. This is a great family game. It's 2 to 5 players. Description: Ticket to Ride is a cross-country train adventure. It's a really big board. You get some cool color cards and you place them down and try to connect trains from one coast to the other. It's really fun. Simple game. Can probably take about an hour. Next game, this is an LCS favorite as well. Many students know and love this game. It's DC deck building game. It's a basic deck building game. You get to pick one of your favorite heroes to be, and then you go out and try and defeat villains. And you build your deck and get stronger and stronger so you can have more and more power to defeat more and more villains. Really fun. Next one, Codenames. You have a big group at home. This is a great one to play. You can really play with as many people as you want. It's a quick game. Basically, you give code words to your team and they have to identify the words on the board without knowing which words you're trying to explain to them. So you give them a code and they're trying to think like you think and point to words that they think are associated with the one you gave them. And lastly, if you don't know what this is, I don't know what to say to you. Settlers of Catan, one of my favorite games. It's up to 4 people, but if you have the expansion, you can play up to 6 people. It's a great, fun game. You get resources, you build a settlement, and you try and get 10 victory points. So it's fairly simple, but a lot of strategy going on in this game. So this game is called the 5-second rule. We're going to be playing with Drew and Cooper, 2 of our 5th graders. I'm going to give one of them a category, and they're going to have 5 seconds to name 3 things in that category. When they're done naming those things, they're going to clap so that we know when to stop the buzzer. Let's welcome Drew and Cooper. Name 3 things that make people laugh.
Laughing, tickling, and funny. I don't know.
Wait, what was the last one you said?
I said funny. It's like
Name 3 football teams.
Patriots, Buccaneers, Lions.
Nice. Name 3 things that you like to do outside.
ride my bike, take a walk, and
Nice job. Good. That's perfect. Cooper, name 3 animals you would not want to encounter in the wild.
Porcupine, slug, and grasshopper.
Nice. Our grasshopper is just super intimidating. I get it.
I just don't like the way that they just hop. Like, I'm so scared that I'm just gonna get one on me, and because they hop so much.
Drew, name 3 teachers at LCS.
Philippi, Bigham, Crowley.
Nice. All right. Cooper, name 3 things you might eat for lunch.
Hot dog, hamburger, chicken nuggets.
Oh, nice. Lots of time to spare there. Way to go. Name 3 things you do around Christmas time.
Eat cookies, pajamas, open presents.
I
Pajamas.
love pajamas. That is awesome. Do you have like a tradition in your family about pajamas?
No, I just wear pajamas.
You just wear pajamas. All right. Love it. Name 3 excuses you may use as to why you didn't do your homework.
Dog ate it, threw it in the garbage, and whipped it up.
Nice. You got it. That was awesome.
Ripped it up.
Do you have a dog?
Yeah, I do.
It's plausible then. Nice.
Yeah. Never really ate anything.
Don't tell your teacher that though.
Like, ate any paper, yeah.
Name 3 kinds of candies.
Hershey's, Reese's, Kit Kat.
Nice. Perfect. Way to go. Time to spare on that one for sure.
Chocolate.
Literally like chocolate marks on the glass of milk.
Nice. All right, so for this game, I couldn't really think of a great name, so we're calling it Lots of Questions. Why? Because I'm going to be asking Cole a lot of questions. So I'll ask him a question. He'll have to respond right away. First thing that pops into his head. He'll have a little bell in front of him to just ding at the end when he's completed his question. I have a little buzzer that just kind of makes a fun noise. Really, the bell and buzzer don't really do anything. Let's enjoy lots of questions with Cole. What's the nicest thing you have ever done for your parents?
Been born.
That's the best thing you've pretty much done for the whole world, isn't it? What is one thing that really brightens your day?
Cheese quesadillas. They are homemade by me.
Can we get some orders online and have you deliver them to people's houses?
No, but if you come here, you can have a cheese quesadilla.
Wait, can I just ask, is it just cheese in 2 pieces of bread, tortilla, and then cheese?
It's the Mexican grilled cheese.
I was just gonna say it sounds like grilled cheese. Okay, let's see what's next. What is something you've been meaning to do but haven't gotten around to it yet?
Bible paper.
I was thinking for me, it's more like skydiving.
Oh,
Haven't gotten to it yet, but will one day. My goal is skydive before I have children, so in case I die, it's not so big of a loss. What's your most irrational fear?
okay, this isn't a fear, but something that I really don't like. Really big noses.
That is irrational. I like it. All right, we're just gonna move on. That's great. Okay. If you had a cologne named after you, what would it be called?
Surprise. So when you first see me, you're like, short kid, has braces, nerd. But when you get to know me, you're surprised.
Does everybody realize you're the greatest gift on earth? A little bit?
One day they will.
So if you're in the Star Wars universe, would you be a Sith or Jedi?
Sith.
What's your Sith name gonna be?
Darth Shorty. That'd be funny.
Darth Shorty. Okay. Intimidating.
Yeah. Take them by surprise.
There you go. If you could write one law that everyone had to obey, what would it be?
Respond to text as soon as you see him.
Oh, can I applause? How are we supposed to be able to plan if they don't answer you? I don't understand it's just the most selfish thing anybody can do, I feel like. What's an excuse why you wouldn't respond?
I don't like them.
Oh, I gotta scroll back through and see if there was ever a time you didn't respond to me. What course this year have you learned the most in?
Global.
Use one word. How would you describe your family?
Loud. Dinner time is crazy.
So other than your parents, who is someone who's been really influential in your life?
I would say Simon Jones. By the age of 4, he used to help out in a preschool area and stuff. And now he's a youth leader. So I talk a lot with him. He comes to some of my sporting events and makes fun of me.
So if you had to sing at a karaoke night, what song would you sing?
You Belong With Me.
Can you sing some of it now for us?
No.
All right.
Only if I was at a karaoke night, which you would not find me at.
Okay. A few of our 2nd and 3rd graders are going to be playing Would You Rather. I'm going to present a very difficult choice for them, and they're going to have to decide which one they'd rather do. Let's welcome Jimmy, Aiden, and Annabelle. Would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
Fly. If any of my chickens go missing, I fly up and just spectate the woods and look around the land for the chickens.
Fly. So I can just fly all the way to Florida.
You like going to Florida? What do you love in Florida, Jimmy?
Disney.
Have we been to Disney World? Yeah. It's so cool, right? Couldn't we live in Disney World if we could? Cool.
I'd definitely do that.
Would you rather never have any homework to do or get money for the homework you do? No homework or money for homework? Jimmy, what do you think?
Money for homework. Homework you do.
What would you do with all the money?
I would buy A pet.
Love it. Love it.
Homework, but I get paid to do it. I'd spend money on a horse.
I like that. I've always wanted to go horseback riding. I've never have though. I gotta try that one day.
Do homework and get paid for it. And I'd buy a few things. I want to buy a bunny, and then I want to buy a hamster, and I also want to buy a pool.
Guys, so wait, let me ask. Should we just like make all the teachers or make all your parents like pay you and then you do all your homework like 100% of the time? Does that sound like a better school system?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll see what I can do with that. I'll see if I can get some donors. Would you rather brush your teeth with hand soap or with moldy milk?
Oh,
What do we think?
I mean, I feel like if you did it with hand soap, you would probably damage your probably running milk.
Hand soap. Because, like, I don't want to puke after I brush my teeth, so I want to use hand soap instead of rotten milk.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Would you rather be really, really funny or really, really smart? Jimmy, why smart?
Say, and I'm like, oh, I'm too lazy to say, ask Alexa what time it is, so I could just be like, oh, I think it's like 31.
There you go. All right, I like it. Would you rather randomly turn into a frog for one day each month or randomly turn into a bird one day every week, though?
A bird once a week.
I know, right? You said you wanted to fly. That makes perfect sense. All right.
Yeah, I would probably be a frog because we basically have a pond. Our pool is basically a pond, so we have a bunch of frogs.
So would you rather go on a roller coaster or go skydiving?
Roller coaster. Oh, no, it sounds freaky to skydive.
Yeah, it does. It does sound freaky to skydive. One day I really want to. I'm just not quite ready yet, you know? Would you rather kiss a frog or hug a snake?
Kiss a frog. I've already kissed a frog before.
Kiss a frog because my sister kissed a frog.
I'll go snake.
Yeah, snake. Why?
I've held a snake, and everyone thinks it was dead, but it wasn't. And I held it.
Was it freaky or was it not that bad?
It was a milk snake.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Well, those are all the games we have for today. As the school year is wrapping up, just want to encourage you, get out there and try some new experiences. Because like my mama always says, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
There's a bunny. Wait, there's